Hey everybody, I would like to share with you real quick a banner that I created for Song. Hey Song! But real quick, I just want to share with you the products that I used in as far as for dimension and colors. I used all the shimmer products, like the sprays that I had purchased, the Jenny B Blue, it's beautiful, and the purples that I bought. Let's see, one of them is, this is Princess. Very pretty colors. This one is Rockefeller Blue. This one is Mandarin Mai Tai. These are so fun to use. And then this one is Pop Art Pink. It's got some shimmer to it. And then I also used the Heidi Swapp Seafoam. And the white. I use this a lot. These are like a paint. They're a lot of fun to use. I mean, this is almost more than halfway gone. Of course, I use the Tattered Angels, the Pearl. I love this shimmer spray. It's beautiful. Oops. And then this one here is Vibe Snowstorm. And this is from Shimmers as well. And then this right here is the Pucker Up Pink. And this was gifted to me from Shimmers. They say when you place an order, they'll send you a free product, and that's the one that they sent me. After, like when I originally got my order, I didn't get a free product, and one of the sprayers, the Pop Art Pink, the sprayer messed up. It was actually broken, so I just emailed her and let her know, and she sent me a couple of these spray tops with this right here, with the Pucker Up Pink. So I thought that was really sweet. So, and it's really a pretty color. And then I used these textures, the Tidy Whitey, the Crushed Coral, which to me it's not like a coral, it's real pink, it's pretty, and the Patina. These are a lot of fun to use. And of course I use some Snow Tech. I love this stuff. And then the Blings. This gives a nice shimmer. Whoops. So let me share with you. I have to have the camera off my tripod because the banner, it's hard to move around, and I don't want to mess it up. So what I did, like I said, I used the pendant die from AccuCut, and I used the Delight paper line, and then I just embellished it with you know, stuff from my stash, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. These letters right here to spell out Song, these are wooden letters from Michael's. Yeah, and you can see, let's see if I can get it up close enough for you, so you can see the texture. And I used the Tim Holtz some stencils for that. But I spritzed up the letters with all those sprays I just showed you from Shimmers, and I just love the effect it gave. And then once I placed the paper down, I stenciled with the Prima, that flower stencil. It's over there, but I'm sure y'all know what I'm talking about. And then let's see, I used the flower die also from AccuCut. I love this flower die. And I put those down, and then I put the letter down and worked around it. There's some pearls right there that wrap around. This beautiful trim up top here is from Annie's store. Hey Annie! I recently made a purchase, probably about a month or so ago, and she sent that in the package. It's beautiful. I love it. And it's just, yeah, I thought it looked nice on these pennants. So I did that. And then in the center, basically, of each letter, I just did a cluster of flowers and embellishments. There's a Ooh La La Vintage Treasures butterfly, and then a stick pin that I created. These right here, those pearls with the bling, that's from Artie's store, that pearl trim that she has. And I just like cut them individually and placed them on there. And then there's a rolled paper flower that I purchased from an Etsy store. I can't remember the name. I've had them a while. Let's see. There's a butterfly, acrylic butterfly from my stash. Another flower. These flowers are Wild Orchid Crafts. The Martha Stewart Punch. The doilies on each one are the same, and those are from Ooh La La Vintage Treasures. And then this chicken wire I got at Hobby Lobby. And I distressed it with, there's one up here too, right there. I distressed it with the homemade modeling paste and the blings. So there, and then these flowers right here, metal flowers, are from Butterbee Scraps, and this bling is from Dee's store, Elegant Embellishments, and then a bow to match basically the flower, and then the chandelier teardrop. And each one is basically the same on the bottom with the metal flower and the bling, the bow, and the chandelier teardrop. So there's S. Let's see. Oh, and at the top here, I also, underneath here is this trim. And I believe I got this from Dee when she first opened up DK Crafts. I got some of that from her. And then this beautiful trim is was in my stash. And then this ruffle trim is from Hobby Lobby. So there's that one. And then the O. In song, she loves the Shabby Chic colors, and she likes the robin egg blue and pink, kind of peachy pink, and like a mint green. So I tried to use the colors as much as I could. She's such a beautiful, delightful young lady. And I tried to make this like happy. She's just so happy. And yeah, it was such a joy to make this for you, honey. So basically, again, the same thing at the top. And then I used the Tim Holtz butterfly on the edge die. Oh, and I wanted to say, like, on each pennant, I tried to incorporate like a piece of metal embellishment, you know. So on this one, the metal embellishment would be like these right here that I've had in my stash. And yeah, I want to tell you that before I forgot. So at the top there again, it's the same, the laces and the trims, the flowers on each side. I did stenciling on all the pennants. That beautiful little flower, I believe, is from Elisa's store. I'll put her link down below. She has some of the sweetest little embellishments. So I believe that was gifted to me from her with an order. Thank you for that, Elise. They're beautiful. And again, the pearls with the bling. And then the leaves from Martha Stewart Punch. A beautiful flower cluster. Oh, and these leaves, these are from Annie's store as well. I love these leaves. And then I painted each one letter with the spray paints that I showed you and stenciled them up. And then in the middle there, another AccuCut flower, some bling, and a rosette trim is on each letter, like with the flowers on top. Then here, and then this beautiful little cluster right here is a rosette with a little flower, prima flower, and then I made a seam binding bow in the back there. And a stick pin I created for each letter as well. And that's pretty much it for the O. And of course I spritzed everything up with the pearl. I love that. That spray is so pretty. And then down here I tried to incorporate the same color seam binding bow as like the main flower. So I got right there. And then here is the end. And I used a different Prima stencil there, as you can see. And the same trims at the top. And a beautiful flower. I believe this is from I Am Roses. And I spritzed it up with the purple sprays that I showed you. And then I used Snow Tex. And I used several. I think I might have used my homemade modeling paste on that as well. And there's a cameo from Butterbee Scraps. And some bling. The leaves right there I colored up with the Heidi Swap. And those leaves I cut out with the new Tim Holtz leaf die. I made that stick pin. And there's a little birdie. That's my metal embellishment for this letter. Beautiful flowers. This was gifted to me from Patricia. Hey Patricia. Hey Patty. She is so precious. Yes, she sent these to me and they look beautiful with this. A Prima flower. This is from Michaels. And then like the flowers that I used from the AccuCut, I ran through with the Swiss Dots embossing folder. There's some more of those beautiful leaves. This is like a spray that I got from Michaels. And I just cut a piece off and made a circle out of it and just stuck it in there. And again, the flower on the bottom with the beautiful seam binding in the chandelier drop. And I forgot to mention, this is that old-timey seam binding that I have. This stuff is gorgeous. And then the last letter is G. And the same thing at the top. And then this beautiful piece right here is from Dee's store. And that's where I use the that pretty pink paint. And I placed those Swarovski crystals on the inside of the flower there with the pearl. And then I just distressed this whole metal piece with the blings. Yeah. And I think I used the yellow paint first and then touched it up with the blings. But that flower turned out so pretty. That paint is so fun to play with. And then you can see the flower, the AccuCut flower there. And also, I didn't mention, there's a doily underneath there at the top of each one. And then, let's see, then you see the G, and then some more of the beautiful bling there. And then the flower cluster. These flowers right here are from I Am Roses. And then some of those acrylic baubles from my stash. And turn that back down there. And then I used some of the bling that I cut off to get the pearl pieces. And just placed them randomly on this pennant here. And there's a stick pin there that I created. And the same on the bottom. So there that is. It's really big. I wanted to hang it up and show you, but I don't have a place where I can hang it up in my room at the moment. So yeah. I hope I wasn't too wobbly with the camera, but let me see if I can get a view right here. So I hope you like that, darling. I had so much fun creating that for you. It's a lot of fun. And yeah, so thank y'all so much for stopping by. And if you have any questions or yeah, anything at all, just feel free to message me. And I have another project I'd like to share with you. So thank you again. I pray you're having a wonderful evening, and I'll be back. Bye now.